What up? Today we're making a quick little cheesy Alfredo pasta, okay? No meat, but you can add meat if you want to. I boiled some rigatoni noodles, and we're gonna go ahead and start with our roux. I did like a nice tablespoon of butter, maybe a little bit more than that. Not too much, but just enough so I can, get to letting our veggies soften. So I added some garlic that was fresh. I do like the fresh garlic now. And then I did red pepper and onion. We're gonna basically cook this until they just soften up a little bit like this. Once you get it to a nice little soft texture consistency, we're gonna add the heavy cream. I added maybe like a nice cup. I'll say maybe 2 cups of heavy cream. I did like a half cup of milk and a half cup of chicken broth, but I didn't want to do too much sauce at first just because I didn't add no meat. So I did like a basic roux here. And then I added Pepperjack cheese and cheddar cheese, first of all. I did end up adding more heavy cream and chicken broth. I did a mixture of both just because I wanted it to be, I didn't want it to dry up. And I wanted to make sure it was saucied up, okay? Added a nice little scoop of cream cheese right there. That just helps to thicken the sauce also, which you see it's already thickening up. But the cream cheese is just a key for me. I love what it does. It's the taste, everything, okay? We basically just gonna, let this simmer. This should be on like a medium low right now. Not too high because you don't want it to burn. And when you add in the cheese, it need to be on the lower heat anyway so you don't burn, so it don't separate. Now for the seasoning, I did parsley, basil, Italian seasoning, I'm gonna have everything in the description, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna have that in the description. We're gonna basically make sure you tasting as you go. Use whatever seasoning you want, but I'm gonna put in the description box what I did use. Just make sure it tastes right before you add these noodles, okay? And this is the point where I say I just added just a little bit more heavy cream because it started to dry out a little bit. And I don't want that. You don't want your pasta to dry out, okay? At this point, I added more seasoning. I added more cheese. Whatever you need to add to make it how you want it to be, okay? I just added more of what I've already used, basically. So nothing new here. We just simmering and letting it thicken up, okay? Add a little parsley to make it pretty. And look at that. Just a basic little cheesy Alfredo pasta. Like I said, you can add meat if you want to, or you use it as a side dish like I did.